Apparently, Joe Manganiello, man, I don't know what the hell his last name is. This dude wants to reprise his role as Deathstroke. We saw him briefly in a couple cameos in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Once towards the end on a yacht talking to Luthor, setting up the next Batman movie, and then in the nightmare Bruce Wayne had with Darkseid conquering the Earth. Let me just say, this dude had a presence about him. He felt like Slade Wilson, and I think we were robbed. I think we were robbed of his performance for not seeing what he would really bring to the table in a solo Batman versus Deathstroke movie. Unfortunately, we'll never get to see it because, again, WB does not give a shit about its fans. They have the mindset, why make billions when we can make millions? James Gunn basically told this man to let it go. It's never gonna happen. He's never gonna reprise his role as Deathstroke in a live action movie. Instead, they wanna give us this shit that, again, no one asked for. But hold on, not all bad news. There is some hope. Joe, not wanting to give up, did the next best thing and went to Jim Lee, one of the comic GOATs. And the plan is to turn the original movie script of Batman and Deathstroke and turn it into a graphic novel adaptation. That shit would be awesome. This is the next best thing, honestly. Deathstroke is one of the best DC villains of all time. The fact that James Gunn would let him go is wild to me, but speaking for myself, I would be really excited to see a graphic novel adaptation of the Batman movie that was canceled with Ben Affleck. Nobody was more disappointed than me when finding out that that movie was canceled, especially when I heard some of the things that they were gonna do in it. Slade would have been out for revenge as he blamed Batman for his son's death. After learning the Bat's secret identity from Lex Luthor back in Justice League, that was supposed to set up Deathstroke's master plan. And the bulk of this script was actually set in Arkham Asylum. This would have been a much more darker and psychological Batman story, something we haven't really seen before in the movies. In the DCEU, this shit would have cooked. There's no doubt in my mind that this movie would have been way ahead of its time. It sucks that we never got to see it. Never got to see bro, that would have been so cool. But I do love to read. I love Batman comics, especially the thick ones, you know, the real bulky, chunk heavy ones like The Long Halloween, Dark Victory, Hush, Arkham Asylum, you know what I'm saying? So I would be ecstatic to sit down and read a Snyderverse graphic novel over Batman and Deathstroke. I've been obsessed with the characters since that hand-to-hand boss fight in Arkham Origins. Ever since then, I actually prefer him being a Batman rogue, not a Teen Titan rogue. But that's just how I feel. How do y'all feel about all this? Let me know down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.